Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Arsalan and today we are on day 1 of building the logic with the help of Python through Boolean. So Boolean is a data type and we will be using Boolean to build our problem solving skills. Now this Boolean data type is a very important data type, and why it is important we will be just learning it eventually throughout this playlist, and we will be also doing some question based on Boolean to build our problem solving skills. Now we have already covered so many questions based on strings, based on integers, and we are starting new set of question which I will be starting as day 1, which will be covering Boolean as my first, and then we will be covering more question based on Boolean. Now you already have some idea about strings and also have about integers. Now we may also apply logic of both of them in our Boolean as well, because we have already covered both of them. Now, if you are very new to this channel, very new to this playlist, let me give you a very brief introduction of what this playlist is all about. Now, in this playlist, we have been building logic with the help of Python. We have been building problem solving skills with the help of Python. We have already covered data types such as strings and integers, and we will be covering more in the upcoming tutorial. Now, this question is based on Boolean, and we will be solving this question eventually. And just before starting to solve this question, please do subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, press the bell icon button, and bookmark the playlist so that you can get the updates from the channel. So as you can see, Boolean data types is a type which is to return a value as true or false. And if you have learned Python, and if you have learned any programming language in your previous uh, in your past, so you might be knowing that what is Boolean. And if you do not know, then you can just learn Python on from anywhere you wish to. And what is Boolean data type is, Boolean is like returning a value as true or false. So this is what Boolean is. So what is Boolean? Boolean is giving me value which will be returning me value which is a true or either false. So why do we use it? We use it if you want to check whether something is true or something is false. So we will be using them to check whether something is true or something is false. All right. So if I say that a is equals to 5 and b is equals to 10, and I say that print a5 is less than 10, which is of course false, so it will be printing me what? It will be printing me false value, and which is a value which is a print, sorry, 5 is, I'll writing a, instead of a I'll writing b. A is 5 and b is 10, and I will be saying which will be returning me what? It will be returning me true value, because a is less than b, so it will be returning a true value. Now we already know it manually, and we will be writing a is greater than 2, which will be returning the false value, because a is not greater than b, so we have returned as true or false. And if you want to check the data type of these two values, you can check it through like this: print type, and if I print it value, you can see that it will be giving me class bool. Now this bool means Boolean, and it means that the data type of this value is Boolean value. Now this was a quick revision of what are Boolean data types, and this will help you to solve the question which will be doing it in our upcoming tutorials. Now this question is substring checker. Write a Python program that checks if a given substring exists in a larger string and return true if it's found false otherwise. So we will be using if else condition and or logical operators as well in this playlist. So this will be a very nice hands-on tutorial on things like if else condition and logical operators, and this will really help to you to eventually develop your logical understanding and give you very good clarity of the logical operators and if else condition, also on booleans. And it will be also covering other data types, as I will be including it in my tutorial. Now let's start this tutorial without any wasting time, and I'll be writing a condition. First of all, I'll be writing a function which will be writing as substring checker. Now I will be taking two parameters. So first parameter will be my larger string. So it will be my larger string is my first parameter, so I'm writing first parameter is larger string, and then second parameter will be my substring. So this will be my substring as my second parameter. Now I can write substr, and I can write larger str. To do not write it means to keep it short. Now I have written larger str, substr. You can write anything you wish to, but the name should make a sense. All right, so anything you write in the program, it should be understandable, so that if anybody else wants to read your code, they should also understand that what you have written. So that is a very good practice, so that anybody who else anybody else is trying to read your code or understand your code, while if you are working somewhere in a company, and if somebody is reading your code, so they should also understand that what you have written. So if you write something like a here and b here, nobody knows what a means and what b means. So you should write something which represents something. So here I have written larger str and I have written sub str, which is representing something, which is saying that this should be larger str and this should be sub str. So now let's get back to the question. Now I will be saying that if sub str in larger str return true, else return true, else return false. Now this will be giving me this should be giving me the boolean values, and I can say print substring checker. Now I will be passing two arguments here. First of all, I will be passing larger string that will be my, let's say, hello world, and second will be my world. So a world is already there inside the larger string, and world is a substring, and hello world is a larger string, and you can see that world is already inside the larger string, so it should be printing me value as true. So as you can see, it is giving me and it is printing me value as true. Now what is this in you can say in operator in Python? So this is operator, and why we use it this is an operator to check whether something this string is inside this. So we are seeing that, see, you can see that this Python language is very you can, if you know English, you can just really, and if you can really, I mean, literally understand it while reading it, because you can see that it is more like readable English. Right, so sub str in larger str, we are seeing that it should be there. If it is there, return me true, else return me false. You can see that it is very readable. Now if I check for false value, let's say if I check Python, which is not there inside hello world sub larger string, it should be returning me false value. So see, it is returning me false value. Now this was all in the question, guys. Hope you have understood this question, and hope you have liked this tutorial as well. And if you do so, please guys do some comment in the comment section that you have liked this tutorial, and if this playlist is helping you guys, please share it with your friends as well, so that they can also get benefit from the playlist. So thank you guys for watching this tutorial, and see you next time.